Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we're obviously sieging quality here. We're at Wall of the Azari. I'm pretty sure the main update is just the fact that we're at Wall of the Azari. I think we're also at Wall of the West. I'm not too sure. We are definitely at war with... I think we have a peace with Britannia. I'm not too sure. We'll obviously go ahead and look. I think we were just at war with Britannia last episode, and I think now we're at war with the Western Khuzet. Not the Khuzets, the Azari, sorry. But obviously, I've led an army here. We've got about 900 men, I believe. And we're sieging Quartz. They've got about 280 men. If we take Quartz off them, that's going to be pretty good. We've got a few town updates. Also, I don't know why... Oh, I just instantly went down. Yeah, that's quite annoying. I got stuck on the ladders, then I couldn't get up, so I jumped, and then obviously I died to fall damage. I don't know how that killed me, but it obviously did here. We can hopefully take this wall. We do outnumber them enough to take these losses. We can even take 2-1 losses and still be in a winning position here. It does look like we're slightly winning, considering we've got like 10 less kills than them. Ooh, yeah, it is kind of a slow grind here. We are losing a little. Ooh, we're actually gaining men now. Well, gaining in kills, should I say. Yeah, we just need to get up. Yeah, it's quite hard to get up, but we just need to get up here. Once we actually get on the walls, there's nothing they can really do. Especially if we get on the walls with this amount of men ready to climb. Yeah, this is basically the victory here. It did take quite a bit of men. We actually lost 230 men. We're probably going to end up losing about 250 in total. Yeah, so that's obviously the victory here, unless the last few were glitched. Yeah, so that's the victory. Obviously, it wasn't great that we went down straight away. Obviously, kind of skipped the siege here, but we're obviously not going to send them because that's going to be all my men, which I don't want my men to die. Yeah, obviously, it is pretty sad that obviously we went down. We basically wasted the siege. But yeah, we can just obviously win the siege here. We've got a decently powerful force. Taking this town as well is going to be quite nice. I think we've got a few updates. You can probably see them ticked. We're just going to wait for it to actually load here so we can show you. Yeah, so what we did here was we took Tublis. Well, I'm not sure who took Tublis, but Orna got taken by the Sturgians, which is actually quite good. They also took those two castles. One of them was getting sieged back, but they took a town and 2 castles off the north. Obviously, we made peace with the north. We took Rementoil and Carbanseth. We took both those fiefs, obviously, which is pretty nice. It's definitely pretty nice. Legetta, we obviously, previously we had a rebellion. We had a rebellion at Legetta, obviously. And with the rebellion at Legetta, the rebels actually joined the west, strengthening the west quite a bit. Amathea got taken by the south, so that's actually not too bad for them. But, yeah, the Legetta clan joined the empire here, which I'm not too sure. The Western Empire is at war with the North, and the North's at war with Sturgia. So they might focus on the West, hopefully they do. Because Sturgia not dying now would be better. But also, the Khuzets lost 2 bar here, so we need to take probably a bit more land. We've still got a decent army, and we'll be back with the vote, so I'll see you then. Oh, the vote's already here. We don't even need to cut. Yeah, it's going to him. Doesn't look like they're going to particularly get many fiefs, but we can go ahead and try and siege maybe another town. I'm not too sure. We have got a lot of wounded though. I'm not sure if I already had loads of wounded or whether I just got a bunch of wounded from that battle. Do we have any men that... No, we've got no men that we want to recruit. Yeah, so we'll be back once we're probably sieging a town. I think that's where we're going to go. I think we're going to siege a town here. We can obviously put a point into tactics. I think we're going to put another point into intelligence. Oh, actually, no, we're going to put it into tactics here. I think that's going to do us better overall. So I'll be back once we are going ahead and sieging something, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, rookie. The Sturgians just declared war on us, which doesn't really make much of a difference, in all honesty. They're pretty weak. Did they make peace with the North? Yeah, they did. They made peace with the North here. Sturgia declaring war isn't great, but I doubt they're going to be able to siege one of my towns. If they do siege, like, Tylel or something, We're going to have to head all the way down there. I think we're just going to have to stop all plans of sieging Ascar here. Because we're not going to be able to make it to Tylel if we get sieged, and I'm not losing a town. So I'm going to head over to the Sturgian front, and we're just going to do a little bit of damage to them. We might even take a few castles or whatever. So I'll be back once we're near Sturgia, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We're near Sturgian land. I am very glad we came down here, because otherwise Sabia would be lost here. We did just defend Quartz from a siege. We lost 2 Bliss. Quartz, 2 Bliss, and Garantor were all getting sieged. This army defended Garantor, went to try and defend 2 Bliss. It got lost just before we made it. And then they obviously just saved Quartz, which is quite good here. We've also got a peace offer from them. Oh, I think we need to accept that, honestly. No way, they're actually not accepting it. Our kingdom will receive tribute and then not accepting it. That's actually insane. Because we're on a 3-front war, which Sturgia isn't that strong. But the Yazari are decently strong. If they gather a force, they could gather like enough to take Quartz and wipe that army. Sabia, obviously, we can go ahead and just defend. We will lose, obviously, some men on the defense, but it's better than losing the full town. We could obviously refortify it with some men from Varchek, not Varnable. So we can obviously just, I'm going to be recruiting up men. I'll be back once they're actually launching the assault on my town, and I can actually go ahead and defend it. I don't know what their plan is, though. The plan could be to starve it out, because they've only got 360 men. Oh, sadly, they have got a powerful force, and I've just weakened my force up. Yeah, we've got 4 days of food, so we've got 4 days to think of something, otherwise they're going to start starving out. Oh, they're 5 days away. We need something that's closer than 4 days. That should be good to crush the army, I think. So we'll be back once we're defending Sabia here, so I'll see you then. I'll also let you know what Ramon's doing. He might just siege back 2 Bliss. It wouldn't be a bad thing for them to do. It would be kind of smart. Right, so we're back. As you can see, this is actually pretty good. It doesn't make that much of a difference in war side, but a clan was with Sturgia. Like I'm not too sure what type of clan. Well, it's a mercenary house, but I'm not sure what the mercenary house is. But the mercenary house left, so it just completely and utterly destroyed their siege on Sabia. They don't have enough men to physically siege Sabia now. So now we can just gather a force, crush their army. They've just lost like 140 men from that. Ramund, yeah, sieging 2 Bliss back. If we take 2 Bliss back, we should definitely make peace. How many defenders do they have? 126. If we take 2 Bliss back and make peace, that's going to be beautiful. We haven't got peace right now. I don't think we're going to accept it currently, though. They were planning on raiding, I think it was that village. Obviously, we're not going to let that happen. So I'll be back once we're either 2 Bliss vote. Oh, is Garantor getting sieged by who? Probably West. Yeah, the West is sieging. If we lose Garantor, we can take it back because we're going to stick in the war with the West, which we might honestly want to, if they continue being annoying, just crush one of their main towns, because obviously they've only got 3 left. We'll obviously go ahead and see, though. Yeah, the army is attacking that village. We went ahead and got quite a few upgrades here. I'll be back once we've either got a vote or we're ready to wipe that army out, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and we've just been caught out by this army. We're not going to get crushed, I don't think, but we have got pretty weak men. They've got, it looks like a lot of horse archers, it looks like, yeah, they've got a lot of horse archers and cavalry, so we just need to kind of hold position. We do outnumber them by 70 men, so we can take quite a bit more losses, but at the same time, it looks like they've got a lot stronger of men. I think setting up the formation like that. I think just holding position, because they attacked us, so holding position. Ooh, this isn't really a great part for us. I think we're going to push all of our men back. We're going to retreat the Lord. I don't think it's worth just having the Lord on the battlefield. We'll end up just losing the Lord. They've got mainly cavalry, so if we can just sit back on a nice hill position, where their only option is to really just screw themselves over by attacking us. Oh, that's actually perfect here. I think we're going to retreat the cavalry as well. We are losing a little bit of our numbers.
Infantry, form a shield wall! Turn to enemy!
But I think it's worth it, honestly.
Archers, move forward! Footmen forward!
I think it's definitely worth it, considering we can just hold this beautiful position without the risk of our cavalry or anything going down easy. Yeah, we're just going to output a decent chunk more arrows than they will. We're going to move the archers a little bit over this way. I need to be getting kills here, but we are out killing them, which is very nice. And especially if I just get in the mix of this missile cav here, manage to just kill a load of them. Ooh. I actually did forget that they have glaives, which do a lot of damage to me. Oh, if I go down, this could be a lost battle, so we need to make sure I stay alive while getting kills. Because if I just stop getting kills, we also will lose this battle. We need as many kills and stuff as possible from me. Yeah, wait, I need to be not missing, really. I need to be fighting the missile cav without glaives, because I can easily kill them, basically. Yeah, I'm getting a nice amount of kills. It looks like our infantry's holding out very strong. Yeah, our infantry's holding very, very strong, which is beautiful here. Oh, that's a lord. It would have been nice if I took that lord down. We have lost a lot of HP, but at the same time, they've lost a lot more men than we have. And they don't have the men to lose. Their infantry is doing work on our infantry. But at the same time, we just outnumber them so much in infantry that I don't think they're going to be able to win this battle. Yeah, we've still got 114 infantry left. They're getting... I was going to say they're getting reinforcements, but then I just realised, no, that's just their archers. Yeah, we've basically crushed their infantry line. They've got 50 men left. Most of it being that infantry line. I think we're just going to charge them now. It's better to just absolutely surround their men and crush them than let them just take the wall a little bit. Oh, yeah, I went down there. Not without a good fight, though. I got 19 kills before going down. That's beautiful here. We've managed to crush this falls, and we didn't go down as well. That was beautiful. We've also... We didn't take too many losses. 25 losses to wipe out their army isn't too bad. Ooh. I think we're going to free them. We need the relation with them, honestly. We've got negative, like, 16 and 50 and stuff with some of them. Yeah, 128 upgrades, though. We've got a bunch more Fiend Champions and different stuff. That's obviously beautiful here. I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to siege any of their castles or anything, or if we even want to. We could do with pushing Sturgia a little bit more out of this side of the map and pushing them more towards Onar. But at the same time, we don't want them to straight up just die. So I'm not too sure, because obviously once we create our own kingdom, we want to be able to hire them to join us, because they're going to be quite good to just hire. And also we don't need to take towns, so we can just hire as many vassals as possible when we first create a kingdom. We're going to reinforce Sabia with the extra troop it needs. Ooh, who's sieging Legetta? Penton of the North. The North sieging Legetta. We've just took 2 bliss, which means if we can make peace with the Azari now. Yeah, so we managed to do that with 60 influence, which isn't too bad. So we've just made peace with the Azari, We're getting paid from them. Britannia's paying us. We're paying the North, but it's not that much. And we just got Western Sturgia, which we can probably take a town off the west, honestly. We've took 2 bliss back, so basically we just made peace from the start of the episode when we took Quartz. Oh, there is some weak lords in my army. I'm not going to bother with them. What vote? Oh, 2 bliss vote. We might as well get a little bit of relation with him. Yeah, and he got his castle back, so he's happy. We can reinforce Sabia. I think... Ooh, Sever created an army. How big's his army? Hopefully it's like 1,500 or something. Ooh, it's only 600. It's not going to be able to do much. And his army's completely and utterly just broken from the battles. I'm not too sure what we're going to do, really. I'm really not too sure. There's not really much we can do. We can obviously go ahead and see. I don't know why I've clicked on the... Well, actually, you could do with some more money. Oh, we actually need some Sturgian Companions. What I might actually do is I might look for some Sturgian Companions here. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to have a decent cut. I'm going to reorganize my towns again, and I'm going to look for some Sturgian Companions. So, I'll be back once we found some, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. I just wanted to give a quick few updates. We haven't got any of the Companions. We're still going to be a while until we actually are doing something again. But Legata got taken by the North. The West is now sieging Jalmares. I don't think they're going to be able to win that. The Azari are sieging Raziel off. Obviously the Khuzaits, and the Khuzaits have lost Shibal, Tamiyan and Hus Felipe to the Southern Empire. So the Southern Empire is actually making a comeback here from Onar and Pycoin being gone to now them owning 3 towns. So they're technically getting an extra town. The North is obviously still pretty strong. We did take one of their new towns, which is Carbanza. Now they've got... And they've also lost Onar, so they've basically just evened out because they've got Jalmares and Legata, which evens out Onar and Carbanza. So they're not doing too bad. We've got 2 towns left to organise, and we're going to look for any Sturgian Companions we physically can get here. There is only 2 currently. I'm hoping more pop up so we can get some more, but I'm not too sure. Leave in the comments if you know any way to be able to get more Sturgian Companions in the world, but we'll obviously see. So I'll be back once we got some Sturgian Companions and we're actually doing something, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. As you can see, we haven't actually managed to get any Companions because the Companions, at the time I checked, were in enemy towns. We're also at war with Britannia, which obviously you didn't know because it just happened recently. We're defending this castle here. Obviously we can go ahead and break in here. We can just crush this army. They actually did a very nice job at attacking here. They must have had some very elite men. Yeah, they had some very, very elite men. They did a very nice job, but we're obviously just a lot stronger than them. We did lose 16 men, and quite a lot of our men are wounded. We do have weak-ish men, but not insanely weak. We had strong enough men that we took that and defended it, obviously. We're going to take the prisoners that we're planning on hiring, which I think that's just about it, honestly. We've got 145 upgrades, which we're actually going to do in a minute. We've got a lot of money worth of loot. We've probably got like 1 or 2 mil worth of loot in all honesty, considering the amount we've defended and stuff this episode. Defending is obviously a really good way to make money. They actually bailed out of the Takeoff siege. Yeah, I don't know how they thought they were going to win that, ever. But they've just lost a big chunk of our force. Raziel got taken, sadly. The Azari obviously took that off the Khuzaits. I don't particularly mind too much. I want the Azari to go down faster though. Jalmares is getting sieged but hasn't been lost. Hus Felipe has rebelled. We're going to see what happens with that. But I don't think we're going to particularly help in this war too much. We're going to see if we can save that lord. No, we can't. Yeah, so what I think we're going to do, if the Companions are available to get now. Ooh, they're deep in the Azarian land. I think we're going to head up there, try and get them. So I'll be back once we're... I'm going to recruit some more men. Then we'll be back. Well, I'm going to recruit men anyway in between. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit men, try and get the Companions, the 2 Companions. Send them to govern my towns. There's going to be 2 towns ungoverned, sadly. And then we'll be back, obviously, once we're doing something. So I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. And this lord actually just caught us out. It obviously didn't take that long. I wasn't actually looking while I was walking over that way, and we actually got caught out here, so we can just crush this lord, hopefully. I'm assuming we can. Yeah, we got 40 archers, 40 infantry, and a little bit of cavalry here. Luckily, we're the defending force, obviously. They do outnumber us. And they also look like they might outpower us. I'm not too sure. But we can definitely go ahead and do our best here.
Make a shield wall! Move! Cavalry! Move!
Yeah, we're just going to set up like this. Archers have got a good position to fire. How many men do they have? 84 infantry. Our infantry line is going to get absolutely swamped. They've got no archers, basically, though. We need to plan the fact of our archers. What cavalry do they have? They've got the same cavalry as me. Because I can include myself in the cavalry. So it's about even. Yeah, it's about even. They're missing some men. Because that's 100. And that's 5. So they're missing 10 men. Yeah, they're missing 10 men. I don't know where the 10 men are. There might be like a second line of infantry or something that's not telling me exists.
Archers!
Yeah, our archers should be able to get good damage on them. Sad thing is, they are doing the smart play of shield wall advancing. But I can also do the smart play of going behind them, try and get them turn their backs. If not, I'm just going to get free damage on the back of them. I am sadly just missing everything here. We need to win this battle, obviously, and these cavalry is not making it easy for me to get flanks. Obviously, the more they try and flank us, the better it's going to be, because the archers can shoot them in the back. Oh, we are taking heavy losses, though, on the infantry line. Like, we're barely getting any kills extra, if any. Yeah, they outnumber us significantly on the infantry lines. We're already almost, our infantry lines are almost broken already. Why can't I charge charge the archers? We won't obviously kill their archers, because it's basically free kills. Our infantry line's definitely broken here. It's how many of their infantry line can we take down with us? We're down 20 men. We need to make up 20 men worth of troops, obviously, in kills. We've got one last troop, which he is going to fall. Then they're just going to charge our archer line. Which, if we can just pick up 3 kills, this guy's stalling them. That guy died an honourable death. He stalled their men, so our men can get further back, hopefully shoot at them. I'm picking up a nice amount of kills here. My 11 kills is clutching this battle a decent chunk. We just need to get some kills with these archers, but it doesn't look like they're going to let us really get any kills. Because they're just shield wall pushing, which is smart, but it's also annoying. They are losing quite a lot of men to me, though. They're losing quite a lot of these men to me. I think we're going to kind of have to let them get close range melee us. Because otherwise, I think we're just going to end up losing more men on the retreat. And then we're slowly going to just even it out more and more and more. Which obviously evening it out currently is good. But eventually it won't be good. Oh, we are going to lose some men. Yeah, they've got actually less men than us now. We're going to retreat that one cavalry unit. They're not going to be able to do as much as we can really need from them. They've got 2 cavalry. Then they've got their archers. We've got 30 archers against... That was a close battle. We lost quite a lot of men. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just going to go charging at them. We're going to get the archers set up there, and then we're just going to win. 33 versus 14 archers is a definite victory. unless we took way too much damage from the infantry and they're all like 1 arrow, then this is a victory. Especially with me being able to crush a lot of them. Yeah, I've killed quite a few of them already. And obviously the more I kill, the more men we're going to walk out of this with. Yeah, there's not really much they can do at this point. They're basically just lost. They can take down a few more of our men, but they definitely can't win. Yeah, I don't know why this lord just decided that he wanted to fight, because he's just lost his entire force. Yeah, and that's the victory here. They've got the final archer. Yeah, and that's the victory here. We managed to take down his army. It could have definitely went bad there. I think we are going to end up the episode here. I don't know if it might be a bit of a shorter episode, but we are going to end up it here. And obviously we'll be back in the next episode. Like I said, I am going to do what I was planning on skipping to do, but I'm going to do that obviously in between episodes, and we'll be back in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching, because I really do appreciate all the support in the videos. I say it every single episode, but I really do. So thank you guys so much. Peace.